I'm back with another video, and before I get started with this unboxing, I first want to say thanks for stopping by and thank you to my subscribers because I just hit 100, so thanks for that and helping me reach that milestone. And if this is your first time here, if you haven't done so already, make sure you do the right thing and hit that subscribe button below, and make sure you watch the entire video to hear about my giveaway. So let's get started. I am super excited to show you all what I have here today. I hit on a raffle, so shout out to the amazing people at Atlas for this box. It's I think there's only like 1,000 of them, so whoever hit on a raffle in the store, you're able to get this box. So let's take a look at what I have. And these right here are the collaboration between Atlas and Nike, and this is the Lost at Sea SB Dunks. This colorway is super cool. I think it looks really good with that vintage look. There's like cracked leather, and there's like this drop shadow here with the yellowing midsole. Shout out to Atlas for doing an incredible job with this collaboration. So let's go into some details. So the first thing you see here hanging out on the left shoe is this hang tag. So it says Nike SB Atlas with an anchor, and it says Lost at Sea with a swoosh, and it's like a cushion foam material. And the reason why these are called Lost at Sea is because in 1990, there was a cargo ship that was coming from Korea to the United States, and it hit a storm, and something like 21 cargo containers fell overboard, and it just was lost in the ocean, right? And in those containers were 61,000 pairs of Nikes. So in those 61,000 pairs of Nikes, there were these Air Flight 90s in the containers. So pretty much this colorway and this shoe draws inspiration from that incident and that particular shoe. I think it was like the Dark Royals or something like that. So pretty crazy, right? So the reason why this looks vintage is because a bunch of those sneakers just washed to shore in the Pacific Northwest. So like Washington State, Portland, or Oregon. And so it's pretty crazy, and so when they washed ashore, they looked like pretty whooped. They were cracked, and then they were like chipped and just looked pretty bad. But this shoe here looks super dope, vintage style. So here you have the cracked leather for all the upper panels, all around. So this back here is the collar in this ocean fog blue. And then there's this tab here, and then the swoosh is also that cracked leather, and right below it there's like a drop shadow of this yellow color here. It's supposed to make it look like sunspots, right? So it looks really cool. And then for the yellow, you see that on the laces here as well. It's pretty vintage looking. And then what's crazy is that there's like a treatment or like a coating on this yellow laces, so it feels like kind of sticky or like grippy. So I'm sure they like sprayed it or treated it with something to have it make it feel like that. And then this midsole here is also treated to make it look vintage. So it's like yellowing, right? A lot of people I know trip about how their sneakers are getting yellowed or getting discolored. So this already comes, you know, discolored. And then down here for the outsole, it's that same ocean fog color, and then it has this red color here for the Nike SB with the swoosh. It looks really cool, and I think I mentioned previously, like my favorite outsole pattern or silhouette are the Jordan 1s, and so this looks very close to it, so I think it looks really good. So let's take a look at the right shoe. And before I go into the right shoe, I first want to say like Atlas did such a cool job with like all of the merch and all of the like small details that goes into the shoe, as well as the packaging and stuff like that. Like this tissue paper here, it says like Lost at Sea, and then it has like these little waves. And then this box that I mentioned earlier is the limited edition box, so it has like a really cool graphic on it, and throughout the box, like I feel like this could be the location of the store in San Mateo, but I could be wrong. I'm gonna check that out in a little bit. And then on this side, it says Lost at Sea, Atlas, and then I think it's LA, so LAS, so Lost at Sea, 1990 to 2020. So really cool details like that. I think it's super dope that they put so much, thought behind the shoe and all the merch and the products that goes behind it. And this box comes with the Jason Mark quick wipes with their graphic, as well as some stickers. So let's take a look at the right shoe. Here for the tongue, it's not your average Nike SB tongue. It's not nylon or anything like that. It's actually that same craft leather in that ocean fog blue. And it says Nike SB and it's stitched on. And the word Atlas is actually stitched on as well. So this adapts from the Air Flight 90s that were washed ashore. So pretty cool. It definitely gives off that vintage vibe. Very nautical also with the red and the ocean fog in this yellowing color here. And what's dope about these shoes is that it comes with 3 sets of laces. So you have that, pale yellow color here that's already laced up for you. And then you have that red color as well as the ocean fog blue. So if you wanna, switch them up and swap them out, then you can. And in 2020, we received so many different collaborations with Nike SB. So you have the Grateful Dead, you have the Ben & Jerry's, Strange Loves. So pretty dope that this is a collaboration with a skateboard shop. And it's in the Bay too. So these come with the Zoom air cushioning in the heel, so pretty comfy if you want to rock this as like your daily sneaker. I probably will not and try to keep this as like freshly vintage looking as possible. And maybe I'll bust them out whenever I go to like a UCLA game or like a Warriors game, whenever such activities are permitted. And yeah, they also give off that summertime vibe, so if you want to bring some heat into the summer, this is the shoe that you should be rocking. And if you're ever able to get your hands on these or your feet in them, make sure you stay true to size or run half a size down. I noticed that they were a little bit large for me, so I could just wear some thicker socks or something like that. But yeah, one thing to note is that the red laces are also longer than the ocean fog and the yellow laces. So I would have to lace them up to like the second eyelet from the top down. So stay tuned for how these look like on feet, as well as my giveaway announcement. So for my giveaway announcement, a lot of people are probably waiting for this moment. I wanted to do something special that ties into these Lost at Sea dunks. And so as I mentioned earlier, there were some really cool merch that came along with this launch of these SBs. So I have this Nalgene bottle, and it has the same graphic as the top lid of this box here, as well as some Nike SB Atlas socks. And this is the Lost at Sea socks. This is definitely a cool gift and to one lucky subscriber. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you do the right thing and hit the subscribe button so that you can be eligible to win this and sign up for the raffle or the giveaway. So good luck, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video.